this ship right here is called a caravel. It's a boat from like a fucking long time. Oh crap! Fuck! I said fuck. It's a boat from a long time ago, which is was used by the British. It's mostly, from what I know of. It was also used as a fishing ship, but it was mainly made for exploration. Well, it's supposed to have three sails. I just couldn't slap another one on. Um, it was used as a transportation ship, a exploration ship, and a fishing ship for some reason. Um, so as you can see, at the back of it, I added this like it's like literally hanging on by a thread. It's like super cool. Like, if I like to put it in the water, you'd most likely sink because there's like holes around it. Because I did a terrible job doing it. But still, if it was like actually in the water and I like put it in the water and then it turn like this thing will just water make this little thingy right here. It's wiggling. Turn doing as I was saying. It was a exploration ship, as you already know, and it wasn't made for battling. They say Christopher Columbus used a caravel ship to find America. Yeah, but it had like a little triangle little thingy right here at the front. Yeah. But what was the most dangerous ship that they had back then? The mortar ship. The mortar ship was like basically a fucking artillery piece that's strapped to a ship. It was very, very devastating back then, sort of. But against other ships, hell yeah, I can just destroy them. But it took a while for it to reload. You know the word bombard? Yeah, I think that is pretty suiting for the mortar ship. It was made to attack, well, things on land, and it can shoot very, very far distances. Because they can shoot them like a mile away. The British mortar ship, um, well, it was a fucking artillery piece strapped to a fucking ship. Of course, I'm using, like, Age of Empires logic. Ow. Like, specifically Age of Empires 3. Yeah. But the Caravel was probably one of the most recognizable ships, and, at the time, and still is, because most, um, children's drawings of ships are based off of the Caravel. But there's also another popular ship, the Man o' War. Yeah, it's actually called the Man o' War. It was a popular ship from like way back then, and well, people say its weak spot was like dead in the center of the ship. That may or may not be true. Yeah, there's a little tad bit of history. It was a giant fucking ship, and it also had a large amount of crewmates, because, well, giant ship needs a giant amount of people to man the ship. But there's a little thing that annoys me back then, not back then, but nowadays, believe that the that thing is like at the front of the ship. Well, it makes kind of sense because, well, you got to be able to see where you're going. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Because this thing is supposed to be here. The way this thing works is that you sometimes, like, in Pirates of the Caribbean, you'll see some kind of like road that will be attached to here, like, and leading down to here. You know that? You know what? That's because this thing is supposed to like move this. and like back and forth like that. I was too lazy and just hot glued that thing to there, so I guess it can't spin. So yeah. It really ticks me off when someone draws a picture of a boat, but with that thing in the front. This is supposed to go here, not the other way around. But I still wonder how the hell would they be able to see when this giant sail is in the front? And whatever. So there'll be a staircase leading from here to there, but sometimes it's a ladder, which is pretty incorrect, but Age of Empires. And so there'll be like a staircase, and this thing will be like over the staircase. And when they didn't want the ship to move, this thing, this rope right here and here would be untied, because there'll be a ladder like leading to this, some kind of like rope thing that you climb up, and then you get to here and untie that, and that's fine. Well, get to here and then untie this and this. And then this will bring the sail up. Like, it would look something like this. I'm too lazy to make that go up. And I'm also too lazy to fucking tie this to there. And then when they wanted to go down, they untie it. They climb up all the way to fucking here, risking their lives to go. They can end up falling straight into the ocean. And there could be like God knows what. And sometimes they wouldn't be able to swim, which is something that you may need, a skill that you would need to go use. Well, yeah. But sometimes they'll have a rope, like right here, leading down. So if someone were to fucking fall overboard, they can like use that rope ladder thing, and they can climb back up and just get all the way back up here. Go onto your walk fucking over here, whatever. So this is a model ship that I built. So once it's untied, it'll just fall like that. Fall like that. And they'll just have to tie it back on there. Of course, my voice is messed up because I'm all out of fucking water. It's kind of ironic I'm talking about like wooden ships and I'm all out of water. Yeah, this is a boat I built by myself. And yeah, I built this all by myself. Like fucking 5-minute crafts. Because I can't buy myself my own model ship, so what else do you expect me to do? Just like, well, I don't know. Like, I'm literally broke as glass. This is the only amount of money I have, literally paying people with coins. Once this thing is filled up to the brim, I'll have like about $200. Like, probably $200. Definitely not enough for me to get one of those $1,000 model man of war ships. But hey, what the fuck? If I'm gonna go waste my money on that just to look fancy, ooh, a penny. Ah, yay. If I'm gonna pay someone pennies and quarters, might as well do it. By the way, that Huntsman Bushwhacker Piss Jar loadout video is not gonna come out, unfortunately. Sorry, viewers of 3. It's literally at this time.